Hello guys, how are you doing? So I wanted to make a video explaining the gacha currency because if this is your first gacha game, you're probably very confused about everything. Like, what is all this stuff? What is bling? What is resonant? It's just a lot of stuff at once, okay? So I'm gonna break it down. So we're not gonna even waste any time, okay? So Infinity Nikki is not my it's not my first gacha game, okay? So let me tell you guys how I usually work. I switch back and forth between free to play and I don't spend a whole lot. I might occasionally spend money, but I kind of just go back and forth between spending and not spending, right? I think that's the best way to play these types of games. And then if you really just don't want to spend, it's okay, guys. It's not the end of the world. To me, it's not the end of the world if you spend. It's not the end of the world if you don't spend. That's just my philosophy on it. It's just a game. Just keep in mind, okay? I don't really dictate how people spend their money, okay? So anyway, now that we have that out the way, let's explain what the currency is in Infinity Nikki. Okay, so if this is your first gacha game, like, what the heck is a gacha game? Okay, a gacha game is a video game that uses it simulates a gachapon machine style mechanic. What the heck is a gachapon? It's one of those machines that you put in real money, okay, and you get random items, okay? So what a gacha game does is it simulates the gachapon machine where you put in-game currency, which you can spend with real money, or you can get it through free to play means, whatever that may be. It may be, my bad, I hit my desk. It may be through quest, it may be through logging in, just however the game gives you the in-game currency, right? And then you spend on the gacha and you get random virtual items. So these are very similar. I don't know if you guys have seen loot boxes in Fortnite. It works very similar like that. And there actually is a little gachapon machine. It's located near the Stylist Guild in Floral Wish. Okay guys, so we're going to break down the currency in Infinity Nikki in 3 categories, okay? And then we're going to have subsets of those categories. I filmed this video several times because explaining gacha currency is surprisingly a little bit difficult if this is like your first gacha game, but I promise you guys you are gonna get it. So the first main currency is going to be bling. This is bling. These are these shining golden stars you see all around the map. So bling is very important in the game, guys. You use bling for pretty much everything in the game, okay? This is the only currency you will see lying around the map, okay? It's everywhere. Now once you collect these blings, all right, you cannot go back and get them again. They will not appear again, okay? But they are definitely around the map, okay? So make sure you collect them. They are 100 each. So bling is very important. It helps you level up your wish field. You also use bling to craft outfits, okay? Yeah, it's very important for bling. So the question is, can you get bling after you've collected all the bling on the map? The answer to that question is most definitely yes. Okay guys, so there's tons of ways to get bling back. Also, I did say that bling does not respawn. It does respawn in some areas, but some areas it does not. Like, I found that when I am going to Kilo the Cadence Born, like there's like these little 3 pieces of bling that always respawn like every day where he is. So in certain areas, bling does respawn. Pretty much there's so many ways to get bling, guys. Sometimes the game will give you surveys. Okay, take the surveys, it's free. It gives you lots of bling. You can get bling through various quests that you have to do. Bling is usually a reward in the quest. Okay, I mean sometimes they're not, as you can see, but most likely it is. Like the main quest like gives you 20,000. What you can also do, guys, is go to a warp spire and you can go here with the realm of escalation, and one of the rewards is bling. Okay, but keep in mind, guys, that you do have to use your vital energy if you do this. Okay, so just keep that in mind. So if you're trying to get like boss items like this doesn't use, I mean, this doesn't give you bling, right? It just gives you the boss item. So yeah, just be wise about going here and trying to earn bling. But that is another way to earn bling. Bling is pretty easy to earn, guys, but please spend it wisely, again, because some of these areas does not respawn bling. Okay, guys, so the next currency that we have is diamonds. Okay, and I'm gonna break down diamonds into 2 categories. Diamonds will never be scattered around like bling. Okay, as you can see, bling is at the top up here. Diamonds will never just be sitting around on the map. Okay, it's always gonna be earned through a quest. It can be given as an in-game reward, or it's gonna be in a chest. Okay, that's the only way you're gonna get diamonds. All right, so diamonds can also be bought through the store. Okay, you have to buy Stellarite to convert to diamonds. Okay, and we're gonna talk about Stellarite in a minute, but diamond is the other main currency. So we're gonna split diamond into permanent resonite. Diamond can be turned into permanent resonite. Okay. And it can also be turned into limited resonite. Limited resonite is the pink one. Permanent resonite is the purple one. Okay, so while we're here, let's go ahead and explain the banners. The permanent banner is a group of items that will always be here. Okay, it's never gonna go away. And most of the time in Gacha games, they just keep adding on items in the permanent banner. So if you're trying to get a certain item in the permanent banner, it's going to be significantly harder to get it than if you're trying to get a specific item in the limited banner, guys. Okay, so whenever I get these purple resonites, I just spend them, because I really don't know what I'm gonna get. Now, luckily in the permanent banner, they do have outfits you can select to get the pieces towards, but again, you have a lot more items to get through, and kind of like you have more chance of getting random items in the permanent banner than you do the limited banner. Okay, guys, so this banner I wouldn't too much worry about. Just pull on it occasionally if you want, but you know, if you want to save for these items, they have where you can select which outfit that you want to go towards. I'm trying to get crystal poems. I've pulled a couple of times. I've gotten 7 items to get crystal poems to complete set. So once you select an item in the permanent banner to get, if you give up on it, the points do not go, well, the pieces obviously do not go towards crystal poems again. Okay, so you basically start all over. Okay, you guys can see I got Fairy Tale Swan, right? But I got 1 piece from there. But if I say give up, then, and I say, well, I want Fairy Tale Swan instead, then the pieces don't count towards crystal poems anymore. I think that makes sense, right, guys? Okay, so let's talk about the limited banner. The limited banner is a banner that has a rate up. Okay, so this, you have more chance of getting an item that's featured in the limited banner than you do in a permanent banner, if that makes any sense, because more items, like I said, are in the permanent banner usually. Okay, so every 5 residents you use in the banner, okay, you get a 4-star piece. That's guaranteed. Okay, and I believe, let's look at the details. Okay, let's look at the probability. Okay, you have a 10% chance in this banner, okay, of obtaining a 4-star piece. All right, a 4-star piece is guaranteed within 5 draws, and you have a 75% chance of getting a 3-star piece. Okay, so you're always going to be getting 3-star pieces. Okay, so let's talk about a subset of the resonant, which is surging ebbs and tranquility droplets. Every time you get a duplicate 4-star piece, you're going to receive 4 surging ebbs. Every time you get a duplicate 3-star piece, you will receive 10 tranquility droplets. Okay, guys? So where do you use these at? You use these in the store, the resonant store. Surging ebb, you can get these items that are a little bit harder to get, okay, but they're not super hard in this game. This more so makes sense for Genshin Impact, guys. A game like Genshin Impact, like you have like actual boss items in Paimon's store, okay, but in this game, I would tell you guys, maybe I would just use it for the crystals. I wouldn't even really worry about these, because so far I have not seen anything super hard to get in this game. But if you guys don't really have the time to get this stuff, go for it. I can't tell you how to spend your surging ebb, but really, honestly, truly, I would just go ahead and farm for it. Okay, it's not really hard to farm in this game. I would use surging ebb for this right here. It's not super hard to farm stuff in this game. Okay, so tranquility droplet, same thing. Okay, the only thing I would use tranquility droplets is for the bling, because you don't get a lot of bling in this game, and also probably this or shining bubbles. Everything else, yeah, I would not even worry about this stuff. This stuff is easily obtainable. Okay, it takes me like one minute. I would also use it for this, the revelation crystals. Okay, so really only thing I would use surging ebb and tranquility droplets on are the crystals. Okay, guys, so that is explaining the gacha. Okay, did I explain, I wonder, did I explain a, okay, they don't have it right now, guys, on this banner. On this banner, we have a 4-star piece. Okay, but on the last banner, we had a 5-star piece. And I believe that I did film the percentage of the 5-star piece earlier. So I'm just going to insert that right now. What about a 5-star item? What about a 5-star item? Okay. On the limited banner, you have a 1.5% chance of getting a 5-star. Or on the guaranteed, you have a 6.06%. What is guaranteed? When am I guaranteed a 5-star piece? You're guaranteed within 20 draws. So after 20 draws, you're guaranteed to get a 5-star piece. Does that mean you're going to get this 5-star piece? No. No, ma'am. I know. That's dumb, right? That's how gachas work. Okay. Alright. So, most of the time on the limited banner, you do get the item on the limited banner. I'm just telling you guys, okay? It seems like I'm trying to read this. I don't know if it works like Genshin Impact. Like Genshin Impact, you're not guaranteed the 5-star item that's on the limited banner. Even if it's on the limited banner, you're not guaranteed the item. But I'm not sure about this one. I would have to read it a little bit more. I can't concentrate right now. But most of the time, guys, you do get the 5-star that's on the banner, okay? But it says a 5-star, so I'm not sure about that actually. It kind of seeming like it's working kind of like Genshin Impact. Okay guys, so that is the gacha banner explained. Okay, it's pretty simple. So the last main currency that you have is Stellarite. Okay, so Stellarite is just real world money converted to in-game currency. Okay, Stellarite is the only thing that can be turned into diamonds. Okay, Stellarite is the only way you can get diamonds with real world money. Okay, so Stellarite you will never find in the game. You will never find in a chest. You will never find in laying around the map. Okay. It is your actual money that you are giving the developer to play the game, okay? And get outfits. So, Stellarite, like I said, you can use it to buy diamonds. You can use it to buy these packs. You can also use real world money to buy these packs. Also, you can use Stellarite to... well, not Stellarite, but you can use real money to get these. Okay, so when you buy these, you get 10 diamonds every day for 30 days. Okay, not 10 diamonds, I'm sorry. You get 90 diamonds. Is that right, guys? I think that's right. Yeah, you get 90 diamonds every 30 days. I'm trying to do the math in my head. They have so much. I'm looking at 10, 90, 30. Okay. You get 90 diamonds every day for 30 days straight. Okay. This same thing, you get 60 vital energy for 7 days. Okay. You have to log in if you get this, guys. It's not going to just come to you. You got to open the game. Okay. So just keep that in mind. This is $4.99.99. And this is 99. And you get 300 Stellarite with it, and that's when you get 60 Stellarite. So Stellarite also can be used to buy the store clothing items. Okay, and right now they have Moonlight Oath, Timeless Echo, that's really cute, Unseen Entity, Wolfruit Siesta, Monster Girl, Bright Days, Quirky Idea, and Sweet Honey. And they normally have, some of these have a time limit on them. Okay, this has 8 days, 8 days, 8 days, 8 days. These don't have a time limit on them, but that does not mean that they won't go away, so just keep that in mind, guys. So yeah, that is the 3 main currencies, guys. So hopefully I explained well. I tried to. Again, this is like my 5th time filming this, because explaining gacha currency is surprisingly not that easy to do. So hopefully you guys got it. I tried to keep this really short and simple. And as a free to play, well, I'm not really free to play, but I'm like a low spender in these gacha games. Okay, the most important currency in this game, honestly, guys, in my opinion, is Bling. Okay, you can't even progress through the game as a free-to-play player without Bling. So please be mindful of Bling. Okay, that's why I don't really play the mini games a lot. I would have to have a lot of Bling to play the mini games. I don't really use that bike because you do have to use Bling to ride the bike. So just be careful playing the game. You use Bling for stuff I find kind of unnecessary. Also, that Gachapon machine in Flora Wish, I would not pull on that as a free-to-play player, guys. That's a lot of bling. I think it's like 20,000 per draw, and then it's 200,000 a 10 pull. Okay, that's a lot of bling. Okay, and bling is not super abundant in this game just yet. Okay, so that's it, guys. Also, keep in mind that this game, Gacha games are meant to be played a little bit each day. They're not meant to be played hours upon hours at a time. They want you to log in every day, play a little bit, and get off. Okay, so keep that in mind. So I would look, guys, I play other games. Okay, Infinity Nikki is really cool. I love the game. It's really pretty, but again, it's still a gacha game. So please be careful about spending in this game. Please be careful about spending your bling. All right, guys. So hopefully I helped. And if you guys have any questions, please ask them down below. If you guys want to answer somebody's questions, please go ahead. And I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you have really good week, and I hope you have fun with this game. I certainly am. And I will see you guys later in the next video. Bye, guys.